everyone and welcome back to my channel. So I'm finally back after a few weeks off after spooky season finished. I just wanted to take a week or two off after October because I had been so busy and so constant with uploads that I just was like, no Sky, just give yourself a little break, just a wee one. But I am back now to bring you more makeup goodness, more makeup fun, all of that good stuff. So today I thought it'd be fun to continue on my Lucky Dip makeup challenge series. So for those of you who maybe didn't see that last video, you can check it out up here in the eye just above me here. I will link it. You can go and watch that one. Basically for the Lucky Dip makeup challenge, I have these 3 little jars here. So I have eyes, lips and added extras. Basically what I do is for each little jar, I take one of these options completely at random, look away, I don't know what I'm picking out. Take one from each jar and then for the 3 things that I select at random, I have to create a makeup look incorporating all of them. So it is literally luck of the draw. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So like last time, I'm going to start with the eyes and hope that I get a decent one. I'm not looking, I don't know what these are. Let's take this one. Okay. Oh, I took 2. Oops. Oh no. Oh! I've got some green eyeshadow today. Okay. Okay, so I can work with green eyeshadow, I think. Okay, on to lippies. Okay. I'm scared. Oh no. Oh no, I can see the colour. Okay. Okay, so onto the make or break option, which it really is make or break, I'm not joking. Some of the ones in here I remember writing them out and thinking I don't want them. Oh, that's a good one! Yes! Okay, so my little make or break option is freckles. It's not really the season for freckles, but I can work with that. Okay, so that is me picked out my 3 little options. So we're going to be doing a green eyeshadow look today paired with a black lip because apparently spooky season is haunting us, and some freckles on our face. It's a very like spooky combination, but hey ho, that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to go ahead and pick out some products and have a think about what I should do, and then I will be back to create something. Hopefully it looks good at the end. Okay, so I have picked out my products and had a little think. So I think what I'm going to do is a pop of colour kind of green eye look. Because I'm doing black lips, I don't want to do something too in your face. It's a change for me, I know. I'm going to go ahead and just do my brows quickly off camera and then we will get started. Let's do this. Okay, so all I have done is brushed my brows up and set them in place using soap, carved out underneath and primed my eyelids. If you want to see how I do that in more detail, then you can check out my everyday makeup tutorial. I will link it up here in the I button. And I've also just primed my face just to make sure that it's sitting ready for me to put my base makeup over the top. So as it turns out, I don't have a fully green eyeshadow palette in my collection, so I'm going to be skipping between a few. So the first one that I'm going to go in with is the Jawbreaker palette, my tried and true. And I'm going to go in with this shade here, which is called Sour. I'm picking that up on a little blendy brush. I'm just going to pop this right on my inner corner. Building the colour up gradually. And I'm really making sure kind of when it gets to the centre of my eye that I'm like fading it out. I'm then going to jump to a little single eyeshadow. This is Midori from Sugarpill. I'm going in on a really teeny tiny brush and placing that in that kind of inner corner in that half moony shape. And I'm just going to go back in with that blending brush that I used the lighter green on and soften out those edges. Then I'm going to go in with a pencil brush and I'm going to go into this navy colour here called Delicious. Delicious indeed. And I'm going to put that right at the base. This looks very strange right now, but it will all come together eventually. Just switching between all these wee brushes, blending it out, making sure it's nice and faded, and reapplying anywhere that I feel like I need more intensity. So once I've kind of created this like half moon shape, I'm then going to go in with my PLouise base, and I'm just going to use that on a flat brush and carve out that line there. So you're kind of like carving out the start of a cut crease, but you're not doing a full cut crease. Does that make sense? Probably. So I'm just going to take my time carving this out. Just taking a really fluffy blending brush and blending the edges of this out so that it's not too harsh here, and kind of patting that base in place so that it's not going to budge. So I'm now just setting that in place using a kind of champagne shade. I'm just using my highlighter. So now using the same eyeshadows as before, I'm going to create a kind of smoked out wing here. So I'm first going in with that light green shade, placing it on, blending it in. Okay, so I've done my light green. I'm now just going to go in with the darker green and do the same thing, create a wing shape. So now I'm going in with my darker colour, and this is kind of going to be the most prominent part of the wing shape, so you want to make sure you get this right. No brush. So I'm just using a wee angle brush for this, and then I'll go back in and smoke it out. Ooh, that's fun! I don't usually do winged out eyeliner looks because I just don't think my eyes suit it, but this is fun. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and do this to the other eye. We've still got more to do, but for now I'm going to copycat, and then I'm just going to do my base off camera, and then I'll be back to continue the challenge. It's a fun challenge. Okay, so I just went ahead and copied that eye look on my other eye, and I just did the start of my base makeup, and I filled my eyebrows in as well, so we're looking a bit more put together. I'm going to go ahead and finish these eyes. So I'm going to do my lower lash line just as you usually would. I'm first going in with that light shade and smudging that along. Same thing, going in with that darker green. You're just using the same exact colours, keeping it super simple. Just going in with that navy just closest to the lashes, and kind of joining up with that wing that we've already created on the top line. So now I have done my lower lashes, I'm just going to go ahead and use a black eyeliner and draw a wing using that shape that we've already created. I'm just going to go in with a kind of liquid crystal green eyeshadow just to add a wee bit of sparkle. I'm going to put this on the line where the gold and the green meets, and then underneath my wing, and I'm just using a tiny wee detail brush for this. Then I'm just going to go ahead and pop a black liner in my waterline. Then for a wee finishing touch, I'm just going to go in with a kind of green highlighter shade and pop this on my inner corner and underneath my brow, just for a little bit of sparkle. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply some mascara and a pair of falsies, and I'll be right back to finish off the rest of my face. So that's the eyes pretty much completed. I'm now just going to go ahead and highlight my face before we do the freckles. So I'm just going in with a kind of champagne gold colour just to tie the eyes in together with the face. So for the freckles, it's super important that if you're putting freckles across your nose, you want to make sure this area is really nice and bronzed, because obviously freckles appear when you get sun, or if you're like me, when you just step outside for more than 10 minutes. Okay, so I am just going to take my contour palette. So I'm just spraying my fan brush to get it really wet. Then I'm just going to dip it into these colours here. Like that. And then I just kind of dot it on my face. Freckles, you need to kind of build up the colour. So you don't want to go in like with huge massive dots on your face, because then it just looks stupid. But that's kind of what most people do, so don't do that. All the areas where the sun would naturally hit is where you would get your freckles. So once I have done that and I've kind of got that base kind of colour on, I go in with my eyebrow pencil and just dot this about, just to make some like more obvious freckles. And then if there's anywhere I think it's like gone too far, just tap it out with your finger. Once you're happy and you've done your kind of bronzer contour and your eyebrow pencil, I then go in with a brown eyeshadow just here and there, because you want to get like loads of different tones in, because freckles aren't all the same colour. And again, if you think you've went too far with one, then just blend it out into the skin. Once you're happy, you're just going to want to take a setting spray and just set that in place. And then we shall move on to the lips, which is probably going to break it, but oh well. Okay, so finally we're going to go ahead and put some black lipstick on. I'm really quite sad about this actually, because this would look so nice with like a nude. I look so tan though. It's all those freckles. And a black liquid lip, and I'm going in with a kind of small detailer brush to outline my lips first. Then once I've kind of lined it out, I'm just going to go back in with the applicator and make sure that it is really pigmented. So there you have it guys, that is the finished Lucky Dip makeup challenge look that I created, and I think it turned out pretty cool. I'm dead chuffed with it. It's nothing like I've ever done before, so yeah. If you didn't see the first makeup Lucky Dip challenge video, then you can go ahead and check it out in the eye above. As always, everything that I have used will be listed down below, as well as all of my social media links. Make sure you go and give me a like and a follow on all of them, and make sure that you like this video, and also make sure that you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. I will definitely be doing more Lucky Dip makeup challenges in the future, because I feel like I've kind of been let off easy these two times. Like, I've managed to do them and do them well. Well, I think so. Let me know what you think down below. So yeah, I will definitely be doing more in the future. As always, I hope you have all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye! Right down Santa Claus Lane, you can see my brushes in the picture. Let's put them out the way. I'm very nervous about it, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very nervous. It's very mystical. Midori. Midori. At least I don't look like Shrek. It's because I'm green, isn't it? Picked green eyeshadow.
Oh, fun.
With black lips.
Oh!
It's like Kim Possible. Stop. What the hell are you talking about?